Hello. Hello, Manuela. How are you? Hello, Shatika. Welcome in. How are you? I'm crocheting a little chick here. I'm doing pretty good. Let me tell you, I am doing pretty good. I'm gonna ask Alexa what the weather is. Alexa, what is the temperature? 58. Okay, Alexa, put the volume on 10. Hi, Shima. Alexa, what is the weather?
In St. James Low, it's 58 degrees Fahrenheit with showers. Today,
Showers.
look for lots of clouds and thunderstorms, with a high of 78 degrees and a low of 58 degrees.
Okay. Bloom, she said. I don't know how much battery I got. It was pretty low, but I thought it would pop on. How are you girls? Excuse me. How are you girls all doing? Whew. Everybody's saying hi. It's wonderful. Hi and all that good stuff. Don't forget to hit the thummies when you come in. I greatly appreciate it. I wish I would have grabbed my orange yarn and I didn't. I've got my polyfill pretty close. I may be able to find some orange here in a second. Anyway, I just grabbed some yellow yarn. I thought I'd make a chick. Got an order coming from Walmart today. And ordered some Easter grass. And I'm going to make a little Easter basket with 3 strands of yarn and a handle, of course. And I ordered some plastic eggs. Used to be, could get the plastic eggs really, really small, like about an inch tall. And I haven't been able to find them anywhere that small. So that's kind of a bummer. I get this up on my television because I can put the comments up there. Excuse me. Sure, turn the volume down. We do not want the volume up. Okay, let's see. I want to get the comments. Comments. Live chat. And the comments settings. Captions. It's not letting me today. Well, what is wrong with that? Usually you can see the comments. Sorry for the bouncy camera. I'm going to grab my polyfill. I'm going to try. Sorry about that. Crunchy. Hey, can you do me a favor and not say a word, husband, dear? Look over in this little basket, and see if you see some orange yarn. What were those glasses called? Hi, Becky. Will you go over and do me a favor? Hi, Julie. How you girls doing? Hi to everybody. Everybody can, there we go. Now the comments are shown on the TV, and of course, I can't see them. Isn't that just the way it is? I'm telling you, these old eyes, They ain't what they used to be. My mom used to sing a song, the old gray mare, she ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be. Well, that's the truth. I'm telling you. These 60s that I'm in, I'm telling you, they're pretty rough being in the 60s. I never thought, to tell you the truth, I never thought I'd ever live this long. Nonie, the other day I shared your channel link on Angie's. She did ask someone to share your channel. Oh, that's so sweet. It's so sweet. Thank you much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it more than you'll ever know. Thank you, darling. That is very sweet. Sweet as can be. So, I don't know what I'm doing with this. Because I don't use a pattern. And boy, you can really tell I don't on some of the things I make. Husband, can you please come here a moment and do something nice for me? Since you're not doing anything at all. I don't, now, you don't have to.
Turn that live off, though.
No, you don't need to act so stupid. Now, come on.
I'm not. I'm serious.
Yeah. Just saying, mid-70s not, oh, gosh. Becky, I don't know if I'll make it that long. I don't know if I'll make it that long. I really don't. I don't know whether I should start decreasing this yet. Because it's just going to be a little ball, like a little round, kind of a tall. I don't know what I'm doing. I never made one before. I just looked at a picture and I thought, let's give it a try. I like to challenge myself. Is my volume up? Well, it is now. I like to challenge myself. And, you know.
What did Dallas want?
Kim, do not. This is not your life. Okay, I got to argue with the husband because, he's always getting them. Yeah, I do. Oh, it's in here. If you want to talk, hi, Angie. I hope. Oh God, arguing with the old retiree for summer checking. I got water right down there in that bag, in that yarn ball basket, right there.
I'm saying it.
Right there. You see the orange yarn in there? Now fiddle around. Don't unwind it. That's not orange. Not that orange.
You said orange.
Yeah, but there's a brighter orange. Now don't be doing. Just don't curse. Bring me the whole basket, Homer G. Bring it whole basket. No, you're untangling it. Lord have mercy. Give me the basket. Yeah. Okay, that man's going to get smacked so hard. He's going to get hit so hard. His ancestors are going to feel it. Now look at that. He untangled. I'm very picky about my yarn. That's not the right color. I'm telling you what. We're crazy over here. Crazy. Oh, Lord. How'd this get unwound? It's all tangled up. Girls. Don't mess with Granny's yarn. And he's doing it. Lord have mercy. That's messed up. That's messed up. I don't want green. You know what? If this chicken... Hi, Lewis. How are you? If this chick turns out, then I might make them in all different colors. But I have got to make an Easter basket tonight. I got this. I need my son to go. Call me. Go to the I can't talk. Is that orange? That's peach. Will you go to the Dollar Tree for me when you're way back? You know what, Kellen? If you don't, I'm going to make out an order on Amazon. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that, my friend. Okay, where's me orange yet? There's yellow. It's orange, but not the right color. That's orange, but no, that's not orange. Okay, I got a question for you crocheters in here. When you go to make something, do you just just blindly fly? I've got it all messed up. Now there's some peach. All right. Now I'm making myself mad. I got the whole thing messed up now. I don't even know where my chick went. But if the chick turns out, because I'm flying blind, that's what I call it, because I don't know what I'm doing, I'll make them in different colors. But, okay. I still haven't Oh, there's some fuzzy. Lord have mercy. Now, see, that's not right orange. I might have to use that orange. Sorry, guys. I'm crazy to bed bug. Oh, this was some nice yarn. This was some sock yarn. You know, I crochet these baskets. I want to make some plarn today. But I need... Here's a nice yellow. But I need plarn. You've been under the weather, honey? I was under the weather yesterday. I was so sick. You know what? All that. There ain't no orange. There ain't no orange. What's that? Can you believe it? I want my mommy. I want her. See, that's not the right. That's not. All right. Yes. I don't even know what I'm talking about now. What was I talking about? Anyway, all that looking and no orange. You know, I have a yarn shelf there in front of me, but that's for pink yarn. That's for, and pinks and similar colors. I get on my own nerves. Have you ever gotten on your own nerves? This was bloom yarn. Well, my birds are having a good time. I guess I'll just have to wait. That's all I can do. But yeah, back to the chick. Sorry for the bouncy camera. All right. Sorry if I lost anybody, but anyway. What's everybody working on? Let me see what's going on in here. Okay. I guess I scared everybody off. I could use that, but I don't know. I don't know when I should start to decrease on this. I could follow a pattern, but you know what happens if I follow a pattern? I'll get mad. Hi, Debbie, honey. How are you? I'll get mad halfway through it, and then I would throw it across the floor because I don't like to be told what to do. I don't like to be told what to do even on paper. Now, I always did what I was told at work because you have to do that. Julie says, I'm working on dishes. Debbie, Debbie, you're awesome. But I meant that for, I love you, Debbie. Julie, you are just a savage girl. After all you've been through and you are working so hard, girl. Take it easy. Take it easy, pleasey. Do nothing. I don't do nothing around here anymore. I can't walk very good. I have neuropathy. Well, let's just say I don't work hard like I used to. I sweep the floors, do the dishes every once in a while. I do clean the bathroom and sweep, but I don't put myself out. I figure, I've worked too hard. Okay. Have you ever heard of a mourning dove? They are very pretty birds and they sound beautiful. I had a few in my yard yesterday. Oh, yes. And do you know that doves mate for life? And we have our telephone pole out there, line that goes across the property, and we have a dove that is up there in the morning. And we found the dove years ago, and I believe that they were mated. But that little dove sits up there and does this little, or no, it's more like, however, you know. If you've heard a dove, you know what they sound like. Well, anyway, that little thing sits up there, and it's just so cute. But it's so sad, too. I wonder if I should start decreasing on the next row. We'll see. Oh, for Pete's sake, my phone's ringing. Just a minute. Just a second, guys. Okay, already. You can stop calling me, whoever calling me. Hang on, guys. Okay, I guess they hung up. That was probably the pharmacy calling me to telling me I had medicine. I had a doctor's appointment today, but I canceled. I ain't in the mood. I just ain't in the mood. Yes, doves are beautiful birds. I love them. Yes, they're usually... Read that. That was my sister calling. She'll call back. Yes, they're usually grayish color. Yep. Very pretty. And the cooing sound they make. Yes. It was my phone ringing. My sister was calling me. I'd asked her how she was doing last night real late, and she said her husband's back. Her husband goes to Greece for 6 months out of the year. My fingernail polish is chipping. Like that. That's just sucky. And I got another little favor. You little smart aleck. Okay, get out of here. Kim, you got to rub the lotion in. You can't just put it on there and let it. If you, okay, I got to tell my husband something. If you put that lotion on and you put some new jersey gloves and save them just for that, Kim, put the lotion on, rub it in real good, and put jersey gloves on to do your work. Your hands will heal up. Okay, now that I'm done being Dr. Wife and Dr. Mom. Okay, you got it, old man? Oh, there goes my stomach. Hey, we got any more coffee? We don't? Make some more. I'm boss.
What?
Coffee. Coffee. My nails are horrendous today. I need to redo them.
You want some more sawdust?
Some more sawdust? What are you even talking about, Homer? We have a power line in front of our porch. They are one of the first birds. Yes, they are. Oh, my God. You know what? I can't believe I left the cushion on my glider. Oh, no.
Should have told me to get a tarp.
Half of that. Oh. Well, it's waterproof, but... Well, you know to get a tarp. Oh, man.
I know to get
Okay.
Like I'm not taking care of
Kim.
different places now.
Shh. Old man, shush. My glider swing. Okay, you know what, Kim? This is not your life, so go to your room.
I didn't want no live.
Well, stop talking. Hi, Sass. Look at this sweet girl.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Look at that sweet baby right there. Look at that sweet baby.
That's my sweet.
That's a sweet baby girl. Yeah, we have rainy today, and I left my... Are you crying some eggs? Crying eggs? I'm making... supposed to be a chick. And I won't follow pattern. You know what? Now I watch a tutorial, but as far as watching it all the way through, nah. I'm making a chicken. Okay, so now I'm going to start decreasing it. A little round fat chicken. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens up in here. Right, let me see. Okay, now that invisible, I can't talk. The invisible decrease, I could make a chick like this. Close it up to there and make a round head. I could make one like that. Let's see, take it up, go like that, have a little butt back there. And then make little feet on the front, like about right there. Should I do it that way? Let's do it that way. Let's do it that way. Let's try it. Okay, so what I got to do for that is go through here, go through this stitch, and pull it up and pull it through. Let me see if I like that. See if, we'll just check it out here. We're just practicing. Okay, so I'm going to close it in. But maybe I should. Now that's with a... No, that'll look right. I'd have to sew it. Like I made the big chickens that I made. All right, we're going to keep going around here. Okay, so... Boop-de-boop-de-boo. Sew it up to there. Make a little round head. So it'd be sitting like this. Then I would put little legs right there. Let's try it that way. Let's try it that way. We don't know what we want to do. Everybody's saying hi, and I hope everybody's... Yeah, I'm making... All right, we're going to give it... We're going to... Let's see. What do I want to do, guys? Instructamundo. I don't know. Okay, let me see if I decrease, how that's going to be. Now, the invisible decrease. Do you go behind the back stitch? I can't remember how that works. Is it behind the back stitch? Or is it... People do it different. Let's see. Is it be... Okay. Somebody help me out here. Is it the invisible decrease? I don't know what I want to do, guys. I can't see good enough. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to cut this. You know, it's just yarn. We got more. I'm going to cut this. Bear with me. I got all these scraps. I got all the time in the world. I got all the time in the world that I got left. Let's just put it that way. Let's pull out a wonderful, beautiful hook. All right. So, that's what we're going to do. Oopsie.
Oopsie. I know her.
Kimberly Ann, one more little favor. No, I did not use my favors up. Okay, let me see. That's cool. We used to have white ones in a cage in the house, but we had to get rid of them because they were just too messy. Oh, they are messy. No. See this orange? Bop, 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 bop. Come back. Well, he's leaving. Yeah, I know.
What do you want now? My belly's coming off.
Okay, go away. Go away. Okay, messy, and they made a lot of noise. The way to keep them quiet is to put, oh, I know all about that, but this daytime. Gotta let the birdies sing. Nonie, I'm going to put you on television so I can comment. I am here. Okay, babe. I love them. I love my boydies. I've had those birdies. It will be 9 years next month. So that looks like a bright orange, but it's not. It looks like on the camera. But it's not. Okay, let's see. I'm going to sew this up.
No, back there. Good deal.
I'm going to sew this up. Ooh, I should have. I wish he would have. I wish the old man would have. I'm going to go through both stitches. Wish he would have left that door open. Because that was making it easier. See, now I'm going through both stitches. I'm going to sew. Because the slip stitch just wasn't cutting it for me. This is not a tutorial, but if you want to do it this way, you can. We'll see. We'll see how it all works out. Whoops. Whoopsie. We don't know. You know, it's all trial and error. Trial and error. Okay, let me pull this out of frame so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to show this just like the blind leading the blind around here. Okay. Just wanted to say, just want you to know that I have been here. Just don't say nothing much because the phone just up and powers off for no reason. And when you turn it, whoopsie. And when you turn it back on, does the same. Honey child, it sounds like you're going to need a new phone. Yeah, blankets over the cage for nighttime. I like loud birds. I do have a short, and if you guys are ever needing to relax and you like bird song, which is birds singing, turn it on and listen to it. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. Now that I sewed that up, I am going to stuff it with Polyfluff It. Polyfluff It. And then I will crochet around that hole, that little part there, and make a head. So let's see how this works. You never know. You never know until you try. You never know. Got the little fluffy part. I'll put little baby curls on there. Because this is how I make the big chickens. We'll see. I need a little more. Sorry about the shaky camera. So that is saucy. Okay, so I'm going to stuff it. Got to stop right there. Now, where's my needle? Here it is. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to go in there a couple times, like so, and I'm going to wrap it. Okay. Now, let me pull that out, and let me reattach this, and I'm going to do what they call the magic knot, but it can end up being a magic mess if you know what I mean. Let me show you. I'm going to tie down here. It's kind of like a box knot, but gently and ever so carefully, I'm going to put it right through there and not do it tight. And then I'm going to take this end, I'm going to pull that, and I'm going to tie it ever so gently. Ever so gently. La 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 la. And I'm going to give it a tug. Tuggity tug tug. You want to grab it here so you don't stretch out your yarn. Give it a couple of yanks. Pull those little thingies forward. and clip them short. Clip, 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 short as you can. All right, there we go. It leaves a knot, but you hide that. Okay, so when I get here, I'm going to reattach it right in there. And I'm going to work around in a circle. So this is my bunny head. Not bunny head, what am I talking about? My chick head. So we'll do a chick like this. And of course, it's a little fiddly because it's so small. It's the first time I've ever done this in a little way here. I've done the chickens before, but the emotional support chickens, but not an emotional support chick. So the plan changed. I am subject to change. Okay, let's see what. Okay. I bought my daughter a lovebird, but it got lonely and passed away. Oh, so sad. Passed away. Should bought a pair. Yeah. Birds are very, very, what's the word I'm going to use? The thing is it is a newfound. Oh, Lord, take that back. She was saying, hey there to everybody. Hi, Outlaw Creative. Hi, Skylar. Rita says, Nonie, hi. Hon, I sent you an address. Okay. I'll have to look, babe. I haven't got a chance yet. And then Rita, hello, Rita. Becky says hi, and everybody's saying hi to each other. Yeah, did you send it in my email? Yeah, I'll have to get in there and check that. Very good, very good. Okay, so there's my knot. I want to hide that on the inside of the chick. And that's what I just did. So I'm just going to continue going around in a circle. Continue going around in the circle, circle, circle. Circle, circle, circle. Now this may not look right because do little chicks sit down? I guess it's going to look right. It may not. But I have a vision. I have a vision in my brain of this little chick. There goes my bird clock. To me, my bird's a little more crazy. All right. Make sure I'm going in the right place. I could very easily mess this up. Very easily. But it won't matter because it's scrap yarn. Scrap yarn. Well, and that stitch is hard to see. That's why I call it flying blind. Okay, so I want to reattach to, gotta go in here. I need to move this. My stitch marker. My stitch markers are bobby pins. They're the best. To me, they're the best. Now this is fiddly. So let me pull through there. And pull through there. Pull through two. All right, now I'm going to reattach to the first stitch. Nonie, I want to make a big support chicken. I wish there was a pattern. I'll tell you how I do it. I'm doing it just like this. I do it just like this. Just do a round bottom, get it as big as you want. I don't use patterns because you know what? They just make me mad. I just make up my own. I just do the circle, magic circle, go around, and then I squeeze it shut like I'm doing this emotional support chick. And then I do this head. But I grew up in a time when Okay, I'm going to make it. I'm going to the same stitch. When I was a little girl and I learned to crochet at 12, the first thing my aunt taught me is to make the granny square. She taught me the single crochet, the half double crochet, the double crochet, and the treble. And then she said, we're going to make a granny square. So that was the first thing I learned how to make. So I had that. I didn't even know there were crochet patterns. And then till I was probably about 14. And then I thought, why do people need patterns? Why don't they just look at the pictures and do it? And I'm not saying I'm anything great, because I am far from it. But just wing it. Now, some things I follow tutorials, but I can read patterns, but they make me mad. So I'm like, nah, I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Now, I learned how to do, when I was, me and my friends, I was the most boring child. I've had a very boring life compared to most. See how I'm making this little head? I've closed this part in, and then I'll make some little fuzzies sticking up there. I close that in, and then when I got down to this end, I'm crocheting around and around until I get it as big as I want. Same way I do an emotional support chicken. And some people get really, really fancy with them. But I ain't got time for that. I do them my way. I do it my way. Yep. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, so I'm going to go in this faux stitch, which is actually, and this is very fiddly, mostly because I'm trying to yak and do it at the same time. Once I get this head to get in there. As tall as I want it, I'll close it in. But see what I'm saying? You can do it in the round, then you just pinch it shut. Here's your little tail. I think this just may work out. Yeah, it's very easy. The little kitty, bitty, bitty, bitty. And then I'll put little eyes and I'll put little orange feet there. I think this will work out. See? You got to let your imagination run wild. Running with safety scissors, as Liz says. No running with safety scissors? I don't know. She says something like that. I can't wait to get my order from Walmart. They're coming today. But you can see right there what I'm doing. Let me get a drink of coffee. I need some coffee. Order me a baby doll. I'm a doll collector. I also ordered some, it'll come tomorrow, is some of the bitty stripes. Yarn from Walmart. It was $9.99. It's on sale at Walmart for $7.46. I ordered 6 skeins. I got 2 rainbow, 2 lemonade. I think it's called pink lemonade. Rainbow, pink lemonade, and I can't remember what the other one's called. I can't remember. Okay, so here we're going in the round. Around and around and around we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Sorry, guys. I'm crazy. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to dye my hair pink today because it's about ready to... That's my plan anyway. Just get in there and put some new pink on my hair. And I'm going to use permanent this time. It's just hair. It's just dead cells. Why worry about it, you know? But as long as I'm, you know, I like to do it. It's fun. It's fun. Because I'm that kind of crazy. I like to be fun crazy. Sometimes I'm too crazy. And I get on people's nerves. But hey, that's okay because I get on my own nerves. I really do. I thank you for all the thumbs up, guys. And if you're still here, what is today? Today is April 17th. Okay, see how this is looking? Let me hold it this way. Yeah, this might just work. It's a little chick. I'll turn that up a little bit and I'll put some little fuzzy yarn there. But see? And then I'll get it around that off. And then in the front here, I'll put some little eyes and a little beak. Over here, I'll just make some little round circles or something. Or some little feet. I got to put the wings on. That'll work. Looks pretty cute. Yeah. I guess. I don't know. But I'll crochet some little wings. Put them on. Let me see. Can I go in? No, I'll probably have to do those separate. But let me get this height. Head to a certain height. I will try it your way. Okay. Am I caught up on chat? I do not know. I do not know. I should probably start decreasing this top part. Probably really should. Let me get all the way around. And this is a 3.5 millimeter hook. My beautiful hook I got from Temu. I like cheap hooks because I'm a cheap hooker. Yes, yes, yes. Definitely am. People ask me all the time, do a tutorial. I'm doing one, people. I'm doing one. I'm up in here doing a tutorial. Hi, Kelly. Kelly said, hi. Yeah, I'm doing a tutorial on the chicken that I didn't even know. I didn't even know this was going to be a tutorial. What you doing, Kelly Betty? But I think this chick's about tall enough, the head. It's just like the chicken I made you, Kelly, but I decided to do it this way. I didn't have plans to do it this way. It just happened. Okay, so everybody's cleaning today. I should probably clean, but I don't want to. Whoops, I think I just broke my fluff bag. Okay. I'll tell you what. Temu does have some excellent bags. When they send you stuff, they send you the stuff in the best bags. Plastic bags, they're like absolutely the bomb diggity. Do people still say that? Now, see, I want to leave my little tail up like that. But yeah, I'm glad I decided to do this little chick like this. Brownie, are you tap dancing? Brownie's tap dancing. Brown boy. Let's make this little chickie fat and cute. Little fat, cute chickie. And I'll close the top of that little head in. And then I got to find me some scrap orange yarn. I thought I had it in this basket, but I don't. what I had was all these other colors, like peach, and then I have that pumpkin, carrot, whatever it's called. Oh, I still had fluff in my basket. What am I doing? Okay, so I'm going to tuck this in there good and tight. Good and tight. Oh, for Pete's sake. Brown boy. Brown boy's grouching and griping. Oh, for goodness gracious. Hot dog. Brownie. Chill your donuts, Nan. Okay. So our little chickie is almost tight enough to decrease. Right. Or do I want to make the head taller? Now that I got it stuffed, I'm thinking I need my head to be taller. 2 little eyes, black eyes, a little beak, little orange feet. Turn it this way. Be 2 little black eyes, a little bitty orange beak, 2 little orange feetsies, and a little tuft on the top, and a little tuft on the tail, wings. Okay, so I'm going to go around one more time. I'm going to chain 1 so I know where it came from. I'm going to go back to the same stitch. Oh Lord, all the dogs are going to bark. So get ready for that. You getting ready to go town home, homie G? Yeah, I gotta have my medicine.
Where's that at? CVS?
CVS.
Papa was needed.
Buy me some candy. No, he's not gonna go. I'm gonna dye my hair later too. So. Got some permanent bubblegum pink hair color. That's what it's called too. Okay, you fur babies. Chill out. Chill out, please. I'm gonna dye my hair bubblegum pink. Yep, because you know what? I am an old lady, and I'm going to enjoy what golden years I have left, even if my golden years are going to be my pink years. Pink years. Oh, for Pete's sake. Have I been here an hour yet? Everybody saying hi to each other. Everybody be friends. Okay, so I'm about all the way around the chick. I'm about all the way around. I'm about there. And I'll close it in. Boy, let me tell you. This little bitty hook is starting to hurt my fingers. My nails look awful. I'd chip that one. After I do my hair, I'm going to do my acrylics, I think. Or I may paint them for a while because, you know, they need to grow out some because they're very, very brittle. Not brittle, but very soft from doing my acrylics. Okay. So now I'm going to go on that stitch and I'm going to start the decrease. So here we go. All right, I'm chain 1. I'm going to go in this stitch and pull up a stitch, and in this stitch and pull up a stitch and pull it through. Then I'm going to chain, and then I'm going to go in 1. Hope you can see this. And then I'm going to decrease again. Decrease, decrease. Yarn over, pull through all 3. And I'm going to go 1. And I'm going to go through 1. Pull up yarn. 1. Yarn over, pull through all 3. Give her a tug. then one. Then I'm going to go through one, yarn over, go through another, yarn over, pull through all three. I don't know if you guys can tell what I'm doing. Okay. Go in one. Or did I already do that? Yeah, let's see. Then back to the beginning, practically. Go through a stitch, yarn over, pull through, go in the stitch, yarn over, pull through all three. Then we're going to go through one stitch. Everybody, I was crocheting. You all are fast. Everybody was crocheting. You all are fast and lightning. I don't know about that. I do not know about that for me. Okay, now I forgot what I was doing. Am I ready to... Yeah, I was ready for the single. I do believe I'm going to have some more fluff, though. Chick's kind of got a tall head, but it's just got lots of brains. So still going to stuff some more in there. But first of all, I better pull that stitch up. Okay, here we go. Into the chicken's head. The chick. Everywhere a bok. Yeah, that's kind of a tall-headed chick. But it's okay, because it's just yarn. And it's not real. Nothing to get excited about. Nothing to see here. Oh, mercy. Stuff her in there. Make that a little bit bigger there. Stuff in more. Stuff. Okay, and then I'll have to manipulate it a little bit to... Okay, so pull that tight. Pull it tight. And I'm going to just go in here. Because I'm back to the beginning. And pull the stitch tight. Now we're going to go back in here. Now we're just gonna go around and cinch it in. We're gonna close it up. We're gonna decrease it. There's one. And where's the next one? Where is the next one? It gets really tedious right here.
It's gonna come up in a little bit, then we're gonna go.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna dye my hair, so I'll have to. Oops.
Dye mine.
You know what I did? I need to go in here. Because I remember when it gets closer, when you're doing the decrease, your holes get bigger, so. Oh, I still need more fluffy. More fluffy. Hi, Lulu. How are you, honey, Cindy Lou? Making an Easter chick. I was making it one way, but then I changed my mind. I thought, I'll do it this way. That's probably going to be enough. So I am decreasing all the way around this time. This time I'm going to decrease all the way around. And every stitch, a decrease. Because I'll do a little tuft on top and comb that out so it's fuzzy. Or I may just leave it like a little pom-pom or something. I don't know. I haven't got there yet. And this is my own pattern, and it ain't even really a pattern. It's just what I decided to do. I know I've got little balls of orange yarn around here somewhere that are scraps. But it ain't this basket. And I'll take the hot glue gun and I'll just put some little black eyes in there. make its little yellow feathers. Okay, so I think since I'm to this point, see little chickie, I'm going to grab out a hook. I'll grab out a needle, and I had one laying right here. Whatever did I do with it? Oh, for goodness gracious. Oh, where we go? Okay. So I'm going to stop there since it's getting tight and fiddly. I'll cut it off. Snip. I love these little scissors from Temu. They're so very sharp. I'm going to go like that. Move my camera a bit. It was petering out on me. Okay. So I am going to thread it up. I also love these curved needles from Temu. The darning needles, it makes it much easier. Okay, so let's just weave it in and out. In and out. Whoopsie. Pull it as we go. Well, do I got it? I don't know. Looks kind of messy on top, but that'll all be taken care of as soon as I... Okay. So a little bit of flumping around. So there's that point part, whatever. That's the top of the head. There's a little tail. Looks kind of crazy still. But I'm going to go through about right there. I'm going to bring it down here somewhere. Pull it through, poke it through. And give it a little yank. And I'm going to knot this. Which I really wouldn't have to. But I'm going to knot it, pull it through. Pull it as close to the body as I can get it. Do it again. I'll turn that down a smidge. Pull as close to the body. Lay that aside. Get my scissors. Clip them. Clip that. And then I'm going to stuff it through the body. Just hide that stitch. Inside the chick's body and give it a little swirl down in that fluff. Okay. And on this end, I put a little fuzz. Shape the head. So what I'll do, just like there's a little chick, just like put the little black eyes there, a little beak, some wings and some little feet. But right now, what I'm going to do, so I'm going to take that yellow, where is it? And I am going to wrap it around my fingers a little bit. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I was out of camera shot. Sorry about that. I'm going to do that like that. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to take this. take that so I can grab it. So make like a little pom-pom. I'm going to tie in the middle. That might be too much, I don't know. Tie it in the middle. Keep it. Tie it right good tight. Then I'll have this. I'm going to cut that off. About the same. I'll cut through these. It's not that tight. Let me go around it again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to comb this out. Oh, doggone it. You know what? My little wire dolly not dolly, doggy comb is over there. The knit picking comb, which I've never had to do knits. Picked my dog's knits, but knits meeting lice because my dogs don't have lice. But I saved that. I bought a dog grooming kit. And with the little knit thing, I use it to make fuzz. What I mean by fuzz is yarn fuzz. So what I'll have to do, since it's over there, this is going to be the little tuft on the top of its head. I'm going to trim that a little bit, like so. It's going to fall all over the place. Which is okay, because I just pick it up. But this is a little bit. I'll just comb through it with this little needle until I get it as fuzzy as I want. And that'll be its little tuft. That's what I call a tuft. A tuft. Just comb through the little strands. Maybe too thick. May have to do it over. But it'll fit on the top of its head, or maybe I'll put that on the tail. Yeah, that might be the tail. Because it don't need to be that. The top don't need to have that much tuft to it, does it? But it'd be good for the tail. See? Grab it and put it on the tail. I'm trying to do this sideways. I know it don't make sense right now, but it will when I do a short of it. But what I'm doing is I'm just taking that needle. And if I had my little comb, you can make this so fine. You can go through it and make it fuzzy. That's all those little ready-made pom-poms are anyway. That's how they do it. You know, you keep going through it with your needle, but it's best to use a little fine comb. In my experience, that's only my experience. I'm no expert. I guess I'm an expert on the stuff I do for myself, but aren't we all? But in a world of expectation, no. But see how this starts to get fuzzy looking? And I'll trim it down. But yeah, that's how I do it. That's how I do it. Just make it fuzzy like that. You know, you could even put that on the sides of your little chickie. I mean, you can even, so that could even be the wings. See? But I may even rough up this with the little can do two things at once with the little comb. I might even comb the body up and make it look fuzzy. That's what I may do. But see, if you keep combing through those threads, and, you know, I see a lot I'm pulling a lot out, you can get this little fuzzy look. But you know what I'm saying? That's what you do. Do. Just fuzz it up. All right. Junior's leaving. Okay. Lurking and leaving you playing. Oh, that's awesome. And let's see if I missed anything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So there's the little fuzzy mess. That's going to be for my little chickie. The top of my little chickie's head. And then what I'll do is I'll come down here. And I'm going to cut it again. You guys probably don't see me. So I'm off to the side here. That's a little fuzzy. That's a little bit much. But let's see how it looks on top of the little chickie. The little chickie. Little crazy chickie. It's a little bit much, but I wasn't going for that much, but that's how much I got. So it's going to be a goofy little chicken. It's going to be a goofy little chicken. So I got to yarn this back up. Push it through. Make sure they're even. I'm going to poke it right down through that head. That poor little baby chicken. Poke it through the body. Gonna poke it through the body. Yeah. And I'm gonna pull it. Where did it go? It's not wanting to pull both yarns. I may mess up this whole thing. Watch me. I may. It's not wanting to go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. It's either going to come or it's either not going to come. But see how I got the little tufty thing? Cute. Come on, baby. You can pull through. Getting better. Come on. Come on, child. I'm bending my needle. It may only come so far. I should have, I'm working on it though. It'll pull through. Done it before. I've done it before and I can do it again. Yes. I may just tighten the knot right here. Make sure I don't got any of my fuzzy bits in there. Tie it in a knot. Tie it in a knot. Cut it off right there. It won't come out. It's through too many thicknesses of polyfill. Okay, I'm going to clip that needle off. I'm going to poke that in. Make sure I'm push it way down in that fluff. Finagle it. My camera's doing weird things again. Boop, boop. Okay, so I'll clip this off. Boop. I clipped it off. So here's a little fuzz on top of the little chickie's head. That little chickie is standing proud, let me tell you. And I'll also put some little drips of hot glue under there to kind of reinforce it, but Now that chickie has got a funky hairdo. Funky Cole Medina, like Granny D says. Come on, camera. There we go. So there's the chick so far. With this little tuft up there. Which is a little tufty. Pull the head over to the side. We'll trim that down. We may leave it. Who knows? But so far, that's a little Easter chick. Gotta have some legs. Gotta have some wings. And I think I'll scruff this body up after I get the wings on. So it looks a little more fuzzy. And I'll make some eyes, a beak. Little orange beak, little orange eyes, some little wings. And tuft the tail a little bit. Maybe not as extreme as the head. Of course, I may cut that down. But I'll come back to the tutorial. But anyway, yeah. There's my chick. All right. Well, I love you awesome people. Thank you for stopping by and listening to my crazy banter. I love you. I appreciate you. Don't forget the thumbs up. I see 15 thumbs up and still 10 awesome people. But I'm going to head on off of here because I got to go dye my hair. I say I'm going to do that, but I'm not off here yet. But anyway, I love you all. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. And go out there and make something beautiful. And if you can't make something beautiful, then go out there and make somebody laugh. Because laughter is beautiful. Okay? I'll see you next time. God bless. And again, do something good for yourself. Okay, love y'all. Bye for now.